So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about, as usual, about Bitcoin and Ethereum chart. As you can see, so the prices are changing in Bitcoin and both Ethereum. So like, how is it changing? I'm going to talk about the Bitcoin chart and Ethereum chart. As you can see, so the prices are changing. You can see in the chart, so it's been going down. The market is like going into the important support way. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up to the like. I would be appreciated. So guys, like this is my opinion. I'm not giving you a technical advice, but I'm just showing my opinion. So I hope you guys understand that I may be sometimes right and sometimes wrong. So I hope you guys understand me. So Bitcoin and Ethereum prices is running into the important support of the top of the new signal is flashing. So today I'm going to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum, how the bearish price action is slowly down in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So as price are running into the important support, and top of that, a new signal is flashing right now, which I will talk about later in the live. So definitely watch to the end of the live. So like, first of all, just giving you a really quick update here on the one-day Bitcoin chart. Right now, the price of Bitcoin is technically still in the mainstream, as you can see. So like, you can see in the technical in the mainstream as right here, but like I've been telling you about since the beginning of this year, but obviously as a reason we do have a large bearish momentum divergence playing out in the somewhat shorter term at the moment. So basically over the last one day is not much has changed on this one-day time frame. So if you're new to the channel, I want you to know more about this chart right here and check out my last live on this channel. But anyway, now getting into the daily Bitcoin chart right now, the price are like obviously somewhat stabilizing and now immediately short term. So I'm going to take off this candle, as you can see right here. So like, the immediate short term, as we have seen over the last 1-2 days, or obviously after the recent dump, is about over here. So I have been talking about like over the last 1 day or two, expecting the price of Bitcoin is basically cutting machine. I mean, you know what I mean, like in 25 to 27k. This is because of a few different reasons of first of all, major support this price range here in between around 24.3, so like to 25.3, which is right where we saw a bounce recently. And on top of that, even though the Bitcoin price oscillator are still currently making more bearish, as you can see right here, is making a lot of bearish at right here, and then the RSI trending, meaning the bearish divergence is still active. And also the daily Bitcoin MCD showing bearish momentum at the moment in the short term. So it is changing, but like being said, even though the short term trend is basically obviously changing a lot in right here, but it is not always like that. As you can see, like trend is bearish. Obviously the daily Bitcoin RSI has entered well into oversold territory, which basically means like reach to the somewhat lower limit in the Bitcoin price for the short term. This is because historically like the daily Bitcoin RSI is changing, but as you can see right here, it's changing a lot, not a lot, but for now it's still in the important bearish support right here. So as you can see right here, into the oversold territory, that usually means that essentially gone too far to the downside too quickly, and we have seen some over time over the coming days, coming weeks, to help the daily Bitcoin RSI for the oversold oversold territory. back up higher. So it can goes up like after touching this line, it can goes up to that like this. You know what I mean? Like it can happen all the time. It can even happen. It can also happen for after today. It can touch this line, this normal line, and at the bearish divergence. After that, it can make an impulsive wave structure like here. So it can also happen touching this line and making an impulsive wave structure like that. So it does not know the RSI enter to the territory or the daily time frame from the Bitcoin, either some choppy sideways price action over the coming days or week. If not, it is like slightly bullish price over the coming days or week, because like of course both neutral like price action and the bullish pattern price action can help the rest the RSI back to the upside from oversold territory. So when you combine this with the fact on the once again the price is running into the major support clear, like into the coming up days, like we are likely going to see the price of Bitcoin somewhat stabilize or not. But after this drop to the downside, after like as you can see, it is going like a choppy sideways, and then after that it is going to the downside like here. So after that it can happen like mostly like everything, though even though like drop to the downside, which is the even way to the sideways or to the downside, is just likely going to play out in choppy sideways price action, and in between 25k 25k it can go into 25k and 27k. So it can go in right here and like right here. So it can go in between this line. As you can see, I'm gonna show you into like it's going to like 27k like. So as you can see right here, it can go like this. It can overly go between the 27k and 25k. So it can also happen like this. Like this is 25k. So it will go to the price action in between 25 and 27k. If not, it's slight bullish rally. But once again, we cannot forget about the fact that short-term trend is technically so bearish, even though we could see some like neutral short-term bullish price action, because like obviously it can be happen, but it can also touch on this normal line and go over the 27k gas short-term. It can also be happen like that, but it can, in my like opinion, in my thought, like it's gonna be between like 27k and 25k. It will be going up and down and make a lot of wavy structure and right here, or it can also go to the down and making an impulsive wave structure at right here. So we're not know yet the bullish price action, because like it is possible to see some neutral price action or even some slight bullish trend price. In the bullish trend here on the we're showing into the 1 week chart. 1 week chart as right here. So in the larger time frame, of course, it is possible to see smaller bullish bearish movement within a much larger trend. And now you can see the Bitcoin across multiple different exchanges. Right now, we still have a lot of buyers order sitting in the between 25k, 25.6k and 25.7k. So also having a decent chunk of buyers order around 25k and 27k, or basically like where those major buyers order are placed, is where we should expect some shorter term support for the support of Bitcoin. And sell order right now that is like that goes around like 26.7k, basically like leading up to the 26.6 to like I'm going to show you into the 1 day chart. So likely it is going to the in between 26.7k and 26.5k. So even though like 26.7k and it can go 27.5k. So like right now it is not, basically like in my opinion it is going down between this 27k and the 25k. So it might goes in between this 26 and 25. So basically leading up to the, we should find some decent short-term resistance around those price action. Talk about into the looking at the Bitcoin chart. So multiple exchange are right now seeing the rate turning negative cross multiple exchange for like yes, in my opinion, like in Bitcoin chart, it is technically like still going, like can even go between 25 and 27k, but it is not sure yet how it's gonna be going. So like I said earlier, it can go between 27 and 25k, making a lot of wave stretcher. Although then that can also happen, making an positive wave stretcher right here and going down. So in my opinion, like right here, you can see right here, even the market is going down and making a positive wave stretcher and making a lot of wavy stretcher right here. For now, is the market is dropping and make a little bit of wavy. It is not too much, but after that, it can also go in the wavy style right here. So after that, it's gonna make a lot of wavy style here, and after that, reaching like send point, it can also be send point in here. So I'm gonna tell you about in here. So it can goes up or it can goes down. So like we're not sure say yet it's gonna make a wavy structure in between 26 and 27k, and after that it can be goes down or goes up. But even though the market goes down, it's making an positive wave structure to the up. So we're not sure yet it's gonna make a wavy structure right here, and after that it will make to the impulsive stretcher or to the lower bearish moment. So we're not sure yet, but I'm considering, in my opinion, like I'm gonna make a lot of wave structure right here in 27 and 26k. So I'm thinking like that. So this is about the Bitcoin USD in 1 day chart time frame. So let's take a look to the Ethereum chart time frame. So we have seen over the last few days anyway, and now like into the Ethereum, as you can see. So the stellar chain, just like Bitcoin on the daily time frame, the price of Ethereum is running into the major area or support, sitting in between around 1650, as you can see, and 1660 and like 1.7k, so 117. So at least for now, once I said, so as you can see, so I'm gonna show you what the price is right here, so you can see the price are changing right here. So at least for now, once again, that is the immediate support to pay attention to. But if we were to see a major break below 615 with the confirmation like candle close, like in that case, looking at the Fibonacci retracement in the November like that, once again right now the 38.2% Fibonacci, like yeah, 6050, which is the current support. But if that level break, then the next you can see in here, at that level break, the support is the 50 retracement level, which is the sitting at around 1.5k, or like it being sitting in the like 1.5k or 1.3k. So it can also touch to this line. So above that, so just above 1.5k right here. So I mean here, so like the support sitting between around 3060 to 1.4k in Ethereum price oscillator right now. So it might be changing into the 30 point between like 15 and like 15k and 1.5k and 1.4k. So for a while now on this channel, this means that short-term trend is still currently bearish. But with that being said, like I said on the Bitcoin earlier, the live right now, the daily Ethereum RSI is extremely, historically speaking, price approaching some sort of like local lows, and like understanding that this is the signal by itself does not actually guarantee that the short-term trend is over the ASMO. Like I said, it can happen a lot. So I'm going to show you into the basic. So as you can see right here, so as you can see right here, So as you can see right here, it might go to the between 16 and 14k. It is not sure yet. It can go down and make a wavy structure at right here, and after that it can make an impulsive wave structure at right here. You might say it is like the same at right here, but it is not like that. You might say it is the same even if they're making an impulsive structure right here. So as right here, it can make a larger wavy structure even when it is going down. After that, making an impulsive wave structure right here. So like, as I said earlier, it is not the same. So like, in my opinion, Ethereum like is going to change. So like basically downside the later on this consider example like make a lower new again the bullish pattern, and so turns on the short-term trend is currently bearish at right here. So yeah, the shorter term in price is basically stabilizing after the very volatility essentially in the short term, talking about the coming days. For example, we basically taking about like a pause from the short term trend, and like I will only match more bullish again in the short term as right here. So invalidate it right here. So as you can see and right here, so I'm going to show you right here. So like example, this bearish trend, the daily time frame of Bitcoin for the week, will to the see a reversal in the RSI. So this oversold territory forming like new higher, also breaking above this previous resistance. So which as of right now we are still a long way away from that. But if you want to know how to make a lot of money on the upside or downside, simply chopping either sideways in the short term RSI and watch to the other line. So the prices are changing, yeah. So this you can also watch the other live and other upload like videos on my channel. You can also watch them. I'll be saying the Bitcoin USDT Ethereum USDT for a long time, so you can also watch the past live if you don't know how it's happening in the past. So I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, and you can also write and like to the my content. So thank you guys for watching my live. I hope you guys make a lot